This is my heart work. It means something to me to be able to give back to these students because I was one of these students. I was a student at Santa Monica College, and we didn't have food support programs. It doesn't feel like a food pantry. That's kind of the whole vibe, right? It's supposed to feel like a real bodega. I mean, this will be empty in 3 hours. Empty. We're open till 8 though. I was a single parent student, and I was on welfare. And so having diapers in our bodega for our parenting students, having baby food, having baby wipes, having that dignity to know that you don't have to go to the counter and use your WIC card or your EBT card, because we're going to take care of that for you.
Myself and our other basic needs counselors were all social workers. We did that on purpose because as a social worker, we have a special skill set that kind of marries both what's going on outside of the person's life and then what's also going on with the individual.
I wanted to put them in like resource order, food all the way at the end because this is the bodega, and then these are kind of the personal hygiene and the child care support. These are kind of things that we offer inside bodega.
So we're connecting students with the resources that are available to them on campus, and then also figuring out where they're from, what their goals are, what they need just to get to campus. We want to make sure that they feel that they belong, that they feel seen, that they feel welcomed.
We used to have, before the pandemic, several of our departments had cabinets, and the faculty and staff would buy snacks and hide it in there for students, and they were peppered around campus, but there was nothing public about it. So we transformed that idea and really elevated it, and now we call it Bodega Bites.
One of the parts about being here and being a part of the college that helps me as an athlete and just in general is the bodega. If you need food or you need a way to save yourself money with food, it's there for you. So the bodega really gives me a place to be able to afford healthy foods, very healthy foods, important athletically, that I maybe wouldn't be able to.
Honestly, it's been such a relief to actually be able to have food and have access to food, because it's a choice between choosing gas, I choose to pay for gas or to pay for groceries, and I don't have to deal with that as much as I used to, and it's honestly been such a relief, and it's been godsend,
When we were doing our drive-through food pantry, we often did it, we wore masks, we had gloves, and it just felt sanitized because it had to be. Now we're able to warm it all up, and it feels just happier. So one of the things that we did in response to the pandemic was we started hosting Giving Thanksgiving, where we were giving all of the groceries for a Thanksgiving feast for students to take home. Yeah, Giving Thanksgiving started with one of my colleagues here at Santa Monica College, Wendy DeMorst, and she and I were hosting about 100 students in my backyard, where we were preparing a Thanksgiving feast for them with friends that would bring over a side dish and just a place for students who had nowhere else to go.
This whole week is an opportunity to acknowledge not what we don't have, but what we do have. Not colleges are able to do it the way we have been able to do it here at Santa Monica College. So this is a day to kind of embrace all of what is, I think, it's almost a spiritual type of thing that we're doing. You feel uplifted, you feel invigorated.
Let's be happy, let's engage with them, give them those visual hugs with your eyes, and let's have a good day, okay?
We want our students to come to Bodega and have an experience. We want them to come in here and say, wow, and say like, look what the college is doing for us. So it's pretty powerful when you see the students line up and they start talking to each other, and there's no shame, right? They're just like, this is a service. It's how we deliver it. And so we deliver it with dignity and care.